What's up, guys? Edrone here, and today we're going to be talking about taking your DJI Mavic Air and using it for commercial use, whether it be real estate, gutter inspections, roof inspections, and we're going to go over some tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your drone. Stay tuned. So let me go ahead and show you how I have my DJI Mavic Air set up. New FAA regulation, new law, where you have to have your drone registration numbers on the outside of your craft, of your drone, your UAV. So what I did was I just took a 3D printed label maker and I actually just printed it out, and I just went over top of it with some tape, some packing tape, and I put it right here on the arms. Now here's the kicker, okay? So, as you know, I am a Part 107 commercial drone operator as well as a hobbyist. So, what does that mean? That means you're going to have two, if you're going to use this drone here, the Mavic Air, for hobby use and commercial use, you need to have both registration numbers on the drone. So, I've got my recreational hobby use registration number here on this arm, and then on the other arm I have my commercial registration number, so that this Mavic Air has both registration numbers for hobby and commercial use displayed on the outside of the drone. No longer can you put it on the inside where the battery compartment is. All I did was stick a little label maker reward if found and put my phone number on there in case I ever lose the drone. But that's pretty much how I have my DJI Mavic Air set up with legal registration numbers on the craft. And make sure you do this because this is a new law, is a new standard the FAA is doing for safety reasons. They no longer want to have to be able to take apart the drone or remove a battery to find the actual registration numbers, because that can be dangerous. There can be hidden explosives inside of these drones, and if they go to remove the battery to find out the registration number, they can have an explosion. So that's why they now need to be affixed to the outside of your drone. All drones that you fly, whether it's camera drones, whether it's sport drones, FPV drones, anything that needs to be registered over 0.55 pounds must have the registration numbers affixed to the outside of the craft. One thing you're definitely going to want to do if you're going to use your DJI Mavic Air for commercial drone use, you're going to want to make sure you have definitely plenty of battery packs. I would say no less than 3 packs. That way you can cycle through your packs as you're flying and have one on charge, and when you deplete the other 2 packs doing your jobs, the pack that's on charge will be completely charged up. Get yourself one of these Stanley FatMax 140 watt power inverters. It's perfect for charging these drone batteries. Now what you can do is go ahead and plug in your DJI power brick. And what I found is by the time you fly another 2 packs, this pack will be charged up. Just plug that in. It's going to start charging, just like so. And while that's charging, you can be flying your other 2 packs to get the shots you need. Now, I found that having 3 of these battery packs is the best way to go. 4 would be better, but with 3, what I found is by the time you cycle these 2 packs and get set up and everything, get your drone all set up, more than likely the pack that was on charge will already be completely charged and ready to go, and you can just continually rotate the packs. As soon as they die, put them back on the charger. Just keep in mind, when you have this plugged in, make sure your vehicle is started and running, otherwise you'll deplete the battery in your vehicle. But this power inverter is perfect for charging your drone batteries. You got USB port plus your 120 volt out, and it's just a regular cigarette lighter. Just plugs right into your vehicle's cigarette lighter. You can plug that in, and now you've got your instant drone charging ready to go with you on the fly as you go out and do your jobs, Even if you're just doing it for hobby use, you want to make sure you have this with you, because that way you can cycle through your packs. 4 packs would definitely be better, but you can definitely get by with 3 packs. They're just going to get you around 18, depending on the wind and what kind of job it is. 18 to 20 minutes per pack is what these packs will normally get you. So just figure, you know, with 3 packs, you got around an hour of footage that you can get. So just keep that in mind. Another thing you might want to have on handy is some ND filters, some polarized ND filters. That way you can get those nice motion blur if you're trying to do cinematic shots for like a wedding or something like that. Also, you want to make sure you have a USB drive that you can use to kind of put the footage on. So maybe you want to give this to the person you're doing the job for. You can just hand them the thumb drive, and here you go, man. Here's all your pictures and all that. And you can either just kind of charge for this in the price, or you can just give it to them and just take the loss. These are really inexpensive. This is a 16 gigabyte. I think it was right around like $7, $8. So you can just add that to the price of the job and throw that in there. But you're definitely going to want to have those things when it comes to using your Mavic Air for commercial drone use. Another thing you definitely want to have when you're doing commercial drone work with any kind of drone is plenty of micro SD cards. You never have enough of these. I have quite a few. Make sure you get some big ones too, like this Samsung 64 gigabyte. This is a 4K ultra high speed read and write micro SD cards, and a lot of times you can pick these guys up on sale. You find them at like Best Buy and some of your other stores. A lot of times they'll have them on sale, and you can go ahead and pick them up for a good deal. But you definitely want to have plenty of micro SD cards, because the last thing you want is you can't finish your job because your micro SD card you bought, you only have one and it filled up, and now what are you going to do? You don't have any way to store. You don't have any way to hold the photos and the video that you're taking for the job. So make sure you have plenty of the micro SD cards on hand. Definitely want to have a nice case, something that's going to be able to hold all your supplies, your batteries, your drone, your accessories, your controller, you know, spare parts. You want to have a nice bag, and also here in this top pack is actually where I keep all my paperwork. So anytime I go to a job, I've got my registration, both of my registrations for my hobby and for my commercial drone use, and I actually have my temporary Part 107 pilot's license until I get my hard copy in. So you want to keep that on you at all times, somewhere safe, so that if you do get approached by somebody, you can just go ahead and pull that out of your pack and say, hey, look, this is all my credentials. Here's my registration. Here is my commercial pilot's license if you're flying commercially. So you want to make sure you have all that in your pack ready to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And put it down in the comments section if there's anything that I missed that is very crucial when it comes to commercial drone flying. What should you have in your pack? What should you have on you? This is a job I did for roofing and gutter inspection. We were actually able to find the problem with using the DJI Mavic Air. We were able to find the reason why the gutter was leaking. So drones are the future, and the technology is awesome. I'm so excited for where this technology is going to take us into the future. Till next time, guys. edrone out.